Hi.
Aren't you adorable?
Thank you. You said that last time.
Oh, you was here before.
Yeah,
I'm getting a lot of wait. Why am I getting repeat people tonight? I need newcomers.
I wanted to update you too. I have good news.
Okay, what's your update, baby?
So when I told you I was a sex educator, I had a woman from the San Francisco Department of Public Health reach out to me for a global campaign and commercial. And she was like, "You need to go tell Kendra about our connection because it was really amazing." So I wanted to say thank you, for bringing me on and, just asking the right questions and letting people be themselves and, just put themselves out there. So I appreciate that.
I think I remember you now, so I got some more questions. Are you still single?
I am still single.
So let's get into it. What's your name again?
My name is Shay,
Shay, and where you calling us from?
San Francisco, California.
The Wi-Fi is crazy. San Francisco. And oh yeah, what do you do again?
I am in real estate management and I'm also a sex educator.
Okay, you was married, right?
Yes,
And how long you been divorced for?
3 years.
3 years. And what is your job duties as a sex educator again?
So I take clients, mostly couples right now, who want to improve their sex life and want to have better communication in the bedroom. But I do travel as well. So I do seminars, I do private coaching for singles and couples, and then I just curate content around safe sex.
Okay. Do you have kids, Shay? I think you do, right?
I have two. I have a boy and a girl.
How old are your kids?
I have a 1 year old and a 7 year old, both with my ex husband.
1 year old and a 7 year old. Okay, that's what it was. All right. So your child's one. When did you get divorced?
2018.
So I think the thing with you was after you got divorced, you got pregnant again by your ex-husband.
Yes.
Okay, and explain that. That was something a lot of people were talking about when you were on the show.
Yeah, I mean, you know what it for me to be completely transparent is it was familiarity. So like, sometimes you don't want to go out and find new partners and things like that. I did choose to go to what was familiar. But honestly, me and him communicate and we do not want to be together. He actually just recently got engaged. So we are not interested. The last time we engaged was when we conceived our son. So that was a full pregnancy and a whole year of not engaging with each other. So
Okay. And your 1 year old will be two this year, right?
no, he's one this year.
Oh, he's one this year. Okay. So Shay, what kind of man you look? Wait. When's your birthday or zodiac sign?
November 30th, I'm a Sagittarius.
And how old are you again?
I'm 29.
She's 29. Okay. And she was married. All right, Shay, what kind of man you looking for?
I want someone honest. I'm open, I'm honest, patient, a good communicator, a family man. I think that life experience is a big thing, right? So I'm big on someone with life experience. I don't technically like them on the younger side, and it's mostly because, young men haven't really been through a lot. And I'm not saying they have to go through a lot, but it's just more, like I said, life experience. The guy I dated after my divorce was a little bit older. He had a divorce under his belt, he had kids, so he really understood, just what I had been through in my life.
So Shay, I know you're very open with being a sex educator. So do you find that sometimes that men are turned on more about that part of you and just are they serious or do they really want to be involved with you sexually because we know that you're very comfortable with your sexuality?
So surprisingly, I don't really get a lot of the overtly sexual encounters with men. Men don't typically approach me like that. I meet most men in person. And even the men on the internet, I don't really engage in that kind of conversation. So
Okay. Someone said, and to be clear, do you teach all forms of sex with couples? They said that you teach poly forms of sex.
Oh yeah, so I do work with the polyam community as well.
Okay. And what is that? That's helping them. What do
Um,
you help them with?
so communication is the biggest thing. So
Okay.
times, like let's say you have a long-term relationship or a long-term marriage, a lot of times our bodies change after children, we get older, different things like that. So whatever it is that they need help with, I give them the tools and the resources, and if I can't do it, I do pass them along to like my colleagues who might be a little bit more experienced in the area that they need help with.
What is the, I mean, again, this is not really a sex conversation, but, you know, I'm always so intrigued when people teach in the sex, you know, world. What is the biggest challenge you think most people have when it comes to the whole situation around sex that you have, that we need teachers like yourself?
Um, Expectations. So like let's say, the expectation for two people that just met each other. I've known my body for 29 years. So it would be crazy for me to meet a man and I'm like, "Oh, he needs to knock it out of the park the first time." Especially when we don't communicate what we like with our partners, when we don't communicate even with ourselves what we like. We're not honest. So we're not really having enough conversations about sex as we are having sex.
Got you. So back to you. What's some deal breakers of the type of guy you won't date?
Um a dishonest man. I like an, because I'm honest. You're not gonna hurt my feelings. Look, if you don't like me, you ain't gotta like me. Just tell me and move on, right? I like someone that's a good communicator. I love a good communicator. Like that means both listening and having something to contribute to the conversation. So if you're not a good communicator, it's not gonna work. And I don't like insecure men. I think it's very important for a man to be secure in who he is, whether it's his goals in career or his goals in his friendships or traveling the world, like really committing to himself and the things that make him happy, being self-aware in that aspect is something that I'm looking for. So if you're not, if you're not self-aware, you don't love yourself and you're insecure, it's not going to work. Cuz I'm happy.
Does the guy have to look a certain way?
No, I'm
Does
open.
he have to make a certain amount of money?
Just be stable and be able to take care of yourself. I work in real estate, so I make pretty good money, and I'm in California too, so you know,
Okay. All right. Do you want more kids?
very open to having more kids. It's not Motherhood's a blessing, so the fact that I've already experienced it, I'm really grateful for. But if I have a husband and he wants some kids, yes, baby, I'm gonna give you some kids.
Do you want more? Okay. So the guy can have kids already.
I would prefer for him to have children because then we have something in common, and I feel like when a man is a father and he's an active father, then it makes it easier for us to understand each other. We understand the family vacation. We understand, when my ex-husband has the kids and it's us time and your ex-wife has the kids and now we having grown folks time, So I want somebody, I don't mind if he has kids.
Okay. So, Shay, you don't got to answer this question, but I'm gonna ask. When was the last time you was intimate with someone?
When I conceived my child.
So you haven't had sex in what is that? 2 years?
Hmm.
So that's crazy. You're a sex educator and you haven't had sex in 2 years.
I'm very transparent on any live anybody sees me on. I'm a celibate sex educator. I'm very transparent about that.
So you're a celibate sex educator.
Hmm.
So how does that even work?
Well, I'm educated on the matter, so I can help people. And the premise of what I do is in communication. So I teach people how to have the conversations around what they want in the bedroom. But I will say this: I'm very open to having sex. Trust me. Let me tell you.
So why have you been celibate for 2 years?
One, just focusing on my kids, myself, my sex education career. And just kind of doing me. But look, I'm trying to do somebody's son.
Ooh.
Yes,
So now you're ready to break your celibacy?
yes, I am.
Okay. Well, I'm pretty sure men have been hitting on you for the last 2 years. So you consciously have been not ready, but now you're ready.
Yes.
Okay. Shay, does the guy gotta be in San Francisco?
I would prefer him to be in the Bay Area, California. Um,
Okay. And
oh,
what's the age range you want to date?
35 to 45. A little grace. I give a little grace.
35 to 45. She likes older. Shay, why do you think you're single?
Because I haven't been trying. I haven't put myself out there. But I'm getting there. I'm dipping my toe in the dating pool.
Okay. And last question, why would a guy be lucky to be with you?
Because I'm open minded and I'm patient and I'm very understanding. Like when I say I'm big on communication, I mean that. Like nobody is perfect. Everybody's not gonna like you. Everybody's not gonna like me. But if we like each other and we can be honest with each other and you know just communicate, we'll be good.
All right, let's do it. This is Shay in San Francisco. She works in real estate, is also a celibate sex educator, but might not be celibate for too long because she's trying to get on somebody's son. She has 2 kids, 1 is 7. She was married. She's officially divorced. Let's do it. She'll date 35 to 45. Give them your Instagram name.
So my Instagram is Shay is Love, ShaeiSLove.
Shay is love. Shay is love. Well, thank you for the update. Keep me posted, boo.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome. Bye, baby girl.